The Lakers have been one of the biggest surprises about how well they've been playing, as lots of players have stepped it up for them this season. However, that does not include Kyle Kuzma, who has struggled adjusting to his new role. He's had trouble on both ends of the floor, and he's also been dealing with many injuries. It's been rumored that the Lakers are open to trading Kuzma if it helps solidify their current win-now, championship contending team. I personally like Kyle Kuzma, but he just does not seem to be ready to be that third option the Lakers need for their team right now. So, with that being said, let's go over 3 Kyle Kuzma trade ideas that the Los Angeles Lakers could make. First up, I have Kyle Kuzma to the San Antonio Spurs for Derek White. This is one of my favorite trades, as it's a win-win for both teams. So for the Lakers' perspective, they need a steady playmaker who can create his own shot off the bench. Derek White has proven he can do that, as in the 2019 NBA playoffs, he was huge for the Spurs as one of their main scoring options. He averaged 15.1 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds in 27.3 minutes per game against the Nuggets, and he was the Spurs' best player during some of their games. However, this season he hasn't seen as many minutes given the return of DeJounte Murray, Mills playing a lot better, and the Spurs looking to develop Lonnie Walker. White will likely see a bigger role with the Lakers, and the 25-year-old will provide some scoring, playmaking, and great perimeter defense either with the starters or with the bench. He fits into any lineup well, and his 40.7 3-point percentage would help space the floor for LeBron and AD. He's a player I think the Lakers need, as he's still a young player who can get it done on both ends of the floor. The Spurs would do this trade to help get rid of the logjam they have in their backcourt, and this should help open up more minutes for Murray and Walker. They would also be getting a player who has worked with Pop this past summer, and he would already have some experience working in his offense. Kuzma will provide the Spurs with a future replacement for Aldridge, and he will be a part of the Spurs' young core. Right now, he would likely provide some quick scoring off the bench, and he will get a lot more open shots and touches in San Antonio. We'll see if a trade like this goes down, and personally, I would love to see this happen. Next up, I have Kyle Kuzma and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope if KCP does in fact waive his no-trade clause to the Timberwolves for Robert Covington. This is definitely an interesting trade, and let's start off with the Lakers' perspective. They would be getting a 3-and-D wing who is one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA, and he could take on the toughest perimeter assignments on any given night. He would be a great player to put on Kawhi Leonard and Paul George if the Lakers meet the Clippers in the playoffs, and he can also guard guys like James Harden of the Houston Rockets as well. On offense, he would provide some solid 3-point shooting, and he would get a lot more open shots playing next to LeBron and AD. Also, his contract is locked up until the 2021-22 season on a very reasonable $12 million a year contract, so he could be a great trading asset in the future. He would be a great fit with the Lakers, and his stellar perimeter defense would come up big against certain matchups. So the Wolves will do this to get a potential starting 4 of the future next to Towns, though their defense would be pretty bad. However, they would have a crazy good scoring frontcourt, and it would be really fun to watch. Worst case, he could shift Kuzma to the bench, and he would get a ton of scoring opportunities and touches there while not hurting the Wolves' first unit defense. And for a quick bonus trade idea, which is not the best for the Lakers, but it's a move I think will be best for Kuzma, I would have the Rockets trading Daniel House Jr. and a first round pick to the Lakers for Kuzma. I didn't include this in the main trades because I'm not sure if the Lakers would do this, but I think this will be ideal for Kyle Kuzma. So the Lakers will do this trade to get another solid 3-and-D wing, and I think House would thrive as an off-ball shooter next to LeBron and AD. They would also be getting a future first round pick, which could be used in another trade as well. The Rockets would do this trade to get a perfect stretch 4 for D'Antoni's offense, and I think Kuzma would thrive getting a ton of open looks next to Harden and Westbrook in a fast-paced offense. As I said before, it's unlikely that this would happen as I don't think the Lakers would do this, but it will be really fun to watch Kyle play in Houston. For the final trade, I have Kyle Kuzma, Quinn Cook, DeMarcus Cousins, Danny Green, and a future first round pick to the Pelicans for Jrue Holiday and Frank Jackson. I already talked about a similar trade in another video, but I'll go over it once again. For the Lakers, they would be doing this trade to make the best defensive team in the NBA by a long shot, as the starting lineup of Holiday, Bradley, LeBron, Davis, and McGee has no weak points on D. Also, Holiday does a lot for the Lakers offense, as he'll provide LA with another playmaker in their starting lineup. This takes a lot of pressure off of LeBron, and I think Holiday would thrive as an off-ball or secondary playmaker. Jrue is also familiar playing with guys like Rondo and Davis with the Pelicans, and the chemistry should definitely already be there with these guys. So, the Pelicans will do this trade to get some nice assets in Kyle Kuzma, who may thrive in a bigger role, and getting a future first round pick way down the road could be worth a lot in the future. The Pelicans could also trade Danny Green to a contender in another trade for a first round pick, and overall I think this would be a pretty fair deal for Holiday. So that's a wrap. Thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more daily NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can stay updated on my newest video will be coming out. Also follow me on Instagram and hit me up if you want to talk about basketball or business. Just drop a comment down below on my photo or DM me and I'll definitely try to get back to most of you guys there. Drop a comment down below on what trades you want to see the Lakers make with Kyle Kuzma, or do you want to not see the Lakers trade him at all? Let me know down in the comments below. As I do read all comments, I'm definitely interested to see what you guys have to say there. So with all that being said, once again, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys soon for the next video. Peace.